What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back at this one, another video to pump out to my young boys. Maybe girls. But nah, today, it's cat tripping. Today we got a doozy. Really? If y'all don't know, famous YouTubers, we got Dontai, YourRage. What's Don for a name? The Sauce God? Don the Sauce God? I just recently discovered him. Really, I didn't recently discover him because I never knew that he was the one that used to make the cartoon, like the little animated videos back in the day that I used to, stumble upon and watch sometimes. But I didn't know that Don the Sauce God 2 was him. I don't know. I never lined that up for whatever reason. But apparently he debated YourRage and ImDontai on the matter of pro-choice and the Roe v. Wade verdict basically is what they was debating on. They was debating on pro-choice more so, but it came from the Roe v. Wade thing. Let me put this down and scoot up. So, boom, boom, boom. So it's a couple of interesting things that happened throughout this conversation that they was having, and I got a few critiques, and I got an opinion on a lot of the stuff that they were saying, and I really just want to react to a couple of clips, and I just really want to show y'all how also, like, for real, when it comes to stuff like this, if you not talking to somebody with the same moral compass as you, and y'all know what I'm getting at with this. This is a truth channel. I consider this to be a truth channel. We believe in the Bible. We follow the Most High God over here. So, if you walk in that narrow path and you in that faith, you're gonna always. It's like you're never gonna be able to fully lock in with somebody or people in general they not on that level. If they not on the same level as you, then it's just gonna be bad, and it's gonna be seeming like you talking to a brick wall, because you essentially are. Because whatever spirits be having a hold on these people, the delusion that they in is so strong. Is like you're not gonna be able to just convince them to see what you saying or see how you seeing things, especially if it's coming from a place from the Most High. Because this world is moving backwards. If the world is moving backwards, what's good is right nowadays what's evil is considered good or whatever. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I got a few clips pulled up here I'm about to react to. Not necessarily react to because I already seen it, but a few clips I want to highlight, and we just gonna talk about what we seeing here. So let me share my screen first and foremost. As soon as I all right, boom, there we go. Let's get it.
Going on, but I still believe in that, especially in that situation where a woman is raped, how she feels and what she should do moving forward matters way more than the unborn child. I am sorry, you can feel like I'm a fucked up person for that, but I feel like she has every right to get an abortion in that situation.
Okay, so what YourRage is saying here is interesting. This is pretty much everybody's go-to on the pro-abortion thing. Okay, what if somebody gets raped and becomes pregnant? Now, believe it or not, I mean, this is just a fact. This is a super duper strong minority. Like, not even, from what I hear, not even 1% of abortions is made up from, a rape victim that just happened to be pregnant. So I don't understand. I don't understand if this is such a strong minority. Now, this is kind of like a critique on the law, because I don't really understand how come there isn't really abortion. It should never. The thing that Don said that I really messed with, like a point that he made, was like, okay, you got a situation where a woman is unfortunately raped and becomes pregnant. So there's two victims in a situation. there's the person that was raped and the child that's gonna unfortunately have to grow up without a father. So it's kind of like if we weigh the options and that woman decides to get an abortion, and let's say the rapist goes to jail. Let's say the rapist goes to jail, or worst case scenario, they get off scot free and like because they're never caught. So the rapist gets off or goes to jail. The woman becomes pregnant. She's the victim, and the baby gets killed. Like, why is it's three parties of the situation? Why is the baby's punishment execution? Like it just takes a level of maturity to where you be like, okay, this is unfortunate. It's unfortunate this happened to me, but a life, like people don't understand the value of life anymore. If a life comes out of that, it's bigger than just your body. It's bigger than just you. It becomes a situation where okay, there's another party involved, but that party can't speak for itself. It can't do anything to like. It can't have an opinion. So the reason that pro-lifers are so strong on what they believe in, because it's like they're literally speaking for an entity, like they're speaking for something that literally can't speak for itself. Because we live in this wicked world where people don't value life anymore. It's simple as that. People don't value life. So we gonna keep going, but that's the first clip. The whole rape thing is like, okay, we get it, but they make up less than 1% of the people who's getting abortions, and on top of that, it's like the baby is literally suffering the most gruesome of punishments out of the unfortunate situation. You get 3 parties, 2 victims, and one, what's the other one? I'm tripping. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the baby is literally suffering the worst out of every person. For why? So, the baby is literally being punished. Like, if y'all don't see that, then I don't. Well, people know. Clearly, we're about to see that people don't see this. But I got another clip here I'm about to bring up. Now, that was one of their points on the that's typically what they'll bring up, the rape thing.
Going on, but I still believe in that, especially in that situation where a woman is raped, how she feels.
Okay, I played that.
What voice are you talking about?
So here we go. Here go another one.
Consciousness route, if you want, I can show you.
And this is a critique I kind of have for Don, because I know he believes in the Bible. So
consciousness route, if you want, I can show you.
And his main thing that he was trying to convey, his main thing that he wanted to convey to these dudes was, that the baby has the same amount of value as a fetus or whatever, or embryo, than a baby that's fully formed. Like a baby that's a couple weeks old got the same amount of value as a baby that's about to pop any moment now. So, boom, let's play this clip for y'all. Oh, y'all seeing the background? Y'all like the background? Let's get it.
Like, to have a conscience, you need like hella nerve cells. There's a lot of components that goes into the brain to have a conscious. That's not formed yet at those 13 weeks, though, Don. Like,
we don't. All right. Okay. All right. So if we were gonna go to consciousness,
and this is the problem right here. Niggas want to keep on bringing up, like, the problem with humans these days right now is they too caught up on the flesh. This is a very fleshly based world. But it's crazy. It's crazy to me how anytime everybody want to be on this spirituality, everybody want to reach their higher selves and meditate. Like, it's good forms of meditation, but people like do the Buddhist, like all of that. People want to do everybody believe in spirituality, everybody believe in all of that until we get to this subject right here, which is abortion. Everybody believe in spirits and souls and stuff, right? So why does nobody ever consider that the child that's being formed, soon as they're starting to be formed, that they have a soul? Like, they literally have a soul, bruh. And you can't. Let me see if I can bring the scripture up real quick. I probably can't bring it up. I'm gonna read it to y'all though, cause this is my critique with Dom. If these dudes, he should have found out if these dudes believed in the Holy Bible or if they believed in God. So if he would have asked them, do you believe in God? Do you believe in the Bible? Are you Christian? Are you Christian? Essentially, and then if they say yes, then they opened up Pandora's box for you to get on them. Cause at that point, all right, now I'm about to start hitting you with scriptures. Cause you claim to believe in God, you claim to be in the fold. How about I hit you with some scriptures? And then that's when they'll probably 9 times out of 10 they'll be like, well, I'm not that religious. Niggas that claim to say they believe in something but then say they not religious don't believe in anything. Cause you really just want like a pillow or something to like comfort you when you fall. Little do you know, when it's time to kick the bucket, that pillow that you thinking that you about to rely on, like, yeah, I said I believed in. I never knew you. Never knew you. You talked to me about 5 times in the last 10 years. So it's like, I don't know you, bruh. I don't know you. Simple as that. But he should have started hitting them with scripts. He should have found out what they believed in. And if they didn't believe, if he found out they didn't believe in God, then you really don't need to be having that conversation with them, because they don't got the same moral compass as you. Y'all never gonna lock in. But if they did say they did, you could have hit them with Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5 right here. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you, I appointed you a prophet to the nations. Simple as that. The Most High God knows each and every one of us soon before you even get formed in the womb. Soon before you even get formed, you have an identity. You're somebody. You are living. You are a thing. You matter. Before you even get formed in the womb. And that's word to the Most High God. He said that himself. So all of these people talking about, well, you don't have a brain and you can't think, so you don't have a consciousness, and you're not fully developed, so you're really just this. Bullshit. All of them, anybody who think that is dumb. That's dumb. Just dumb. They're just dumb. Like, you're dumb. You're dumb. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you and I appointed you a prophet to the nations. The Most High God knows each and every one of us. All of us are something before we are even in the womb. So I done seen people say, you're not alive until you take your first breath, until the doctors say you're alive because you haven't breathed yet, even if your heart is beating. All of that, all them points that they making about heartbeats, taking breaths, all of that. Notice how all of that is your body. All of that is physical bullshit. We talk, everything happens in the spiritual realm before it happens in the physical realm. You are something in the spiritual realm. You literally get sent from heaven. But when you get put into your mother's womb, you were in heaven just a moment ago. So it's like you were formed in heaven, and then you get sent down here and being put in the womb, and y'all know the process. So it's like, the fact that we got so many of these people out here that claim, like, everybody literally claims that they're spiritual and all of this. Everybody want to be spiritual. Everybody want to be on that timing. But then when it comes to the baby, no, you're nothing. You don't exist yet, and because you haven't breathed out your fleshly body. So it's like, these niggas be morons, bro. But let's go to the next clip. I got some. I think I got some. I got a bunch of these actually. So hold on, I gotta go through this shit. So it's that one. I played this one.
Because it's usually if the
all right, boom.
Because it's usually if abortion is taken action or is a thought, it happens way before that. They're not waiting until an hour beforehand.
Sure.
It doesn't happen.
And this,
all right. So if it were to happen, though,
and real quick, okay? And this is like, this is one of the moments where
No, what would be the reason
I'd
to
have
do
been
that?
a little
Is
where
there a medical reason?
Fuck
I
the
feel like
reason. Fuck the reason.
this is one
But
of the moments where I feel like he really start getting through to YourRage, but YourRage was like kind of YourRage kind of seemed like a stubborn guy, so he kind of was getting through to him here because you can tell, but he take a long pause at the end after he explained this whole thing, but it's like he kind of so stuck in his ways, like this delusion that's over people is so strong, is like they don't even want to give you your roses. If you could convert somebody right in front of, like you could literally convert somebody over to your side or whatever, or you can make them see things how you see it. But they, like, these people, is delusion is so strong, they wouldn't even give you your flowers or acknowledge the fact that you taught them something because they so stuck in their ways. So, but I'm gonna just play his point because this was a good point he made.
going somewhere with this. If it's not okay an hour before the baby is born, right? Then one could argue, what is the difference a day before the baby is born? And then if you keep following this logic, what you realize, Rage, is that it is impossible to draw a line in the sand as to where a baby becomes a person in terms of development.
There isn't really, because there are factual differences between a day before a baby is born baby and a 13-week-old baby, or 8-week-old baby.
Sure, but there's also a difference between a baby that was just born and a baby that's a year old. And there's also a difference between a baby that's a year old and a fully grown adult. Like, we all, we're all at different stages of development, different stages of consciousness, different stages of, lived life experiences. Yet, no one would ever argue that a baby that has just been born, their life is less valuable than a 50-year-old man who has children and a wife and who has lived a long life. Like, in both cases, where you could end your life criminally, the criminal will be given life in prison.
Facts.
And
See
so
the pause? Y'all seen the pause. That shit says something to his spirit for sure. Cause he addressed that point so well to that argument where they be like, man, the brain, this part of the body hasn't developed all the way. It's like it's a big difference between this version of you and when you about to come out. But then he was like, all right, so like y'all saying, he just said, all right, but it's a difference between you as a 1-year-old and you as a 50-year-old. Like, you always developing. So the whole argument to where it don't matter because you haven't developed in these aspects is like, it's just retarded. So I'm gonna just keep it 100. The shit's retarded. So let me pull up another one. Cause then ImDontai gets involved, and this is where I kind of be like, all right, this is where I kind of was like, you know what? These niggas that's at the top, bro, and I ain't got nothing against these guys. I literally watched them heavy at a point in time. But I was like, when I was hearing what these...
You don't believe that any innocent person's life should ever be taken against their will.
This sounds fucked up, and it's not very...
Oh, no. Actually, I got to play this. I think this is the last clip for Rage. And I'm going to just play I might just play the audio. I might just play the audio for this one. No, I'll put up a little visual so y'all can see something. If I can. It's not looking like I can. I'm about to play the audio. Oh, no, never mind.
You don't believe that any innocent person's life should ever be taken against their will.
This sounds fucked up, and it's not very PR of me. This is not very 1 million subscriber streamer of me. But I don't think that can happen because this doesn't sound quote unquote evil, but it's just the truth. I don't care enough. Like I honestly do not care enough because I'm gonna live my life the way I live my life. I'm gonna live my relationship the way I live my relationship, and like what other people do, I cannot care enough to to try to make other people pro-life or pro. I just don't.
Hey, hey,
Okay. Now, as we just heard, YourRage basically said he really don't give a fuck about nothing and about none of this stuff they're even talking about. He doesn't care because he's only caught up in his own life, his his everything that he got going on. He don't care. And now, I felt some type of way seeing this because, but at the same time, I used to be this kind of person to where it was like, when I was a bot, I'm gonna keep it honest. When I was a bot, not saying, I mean, everybody was bots. Not saying I'm gonna keep it honest about being a bot, but I'm saying I was okay. Basically, I was once a bot, and when it came to stuff like this, where people used to come talk to me about, like, we gotta do this, like let's just say stuff in the pro-life realm, talking about black people, all of this type of stuff, like conspiracies and all of this stuff that the powers that be is doing to keep our people oppressed and all of this stuff. It was kind of like, man, why I don't care about this. Like, I don't care. Like, this don't got nothing to do with me. I'm living my life. None of that stuff is affecting me. Blase split. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't really care. So, but YourRage has essentially just said he don't give a damn about. He don't care. He don't give a damn about our people. He don't care about, like, the shit that's going on. That's literally the stuff that's literally wiping us out. Blacks as a whole, bro. The thing that's taking us out the most out of everything, there ain't no police brutality. It's not even black on black violence. It's abortion. We lost more troop soldier people that look like us to abortion over anything else. So what YourRage is essentially saying, it don't matter to them. But it's like, I ain't like, when you got all of that money and you got all of that, clout, whatever. It's like, it's real easy to just be up there and then not really care about what's going on down here. A lot of people will say that's commendable to be like on some time and where I'm only worried about myself, da. But these people don't understand what the times that we living in. This is literally spiritual warfare. It's an attack on people that look like us. It ain't got nothing to do with me, because it really got something to do with all of us regardless. So that's what I gotta say about this whole mentality of, it's just like, I'm just gonna live my life. I don't really care. That shit don't matter to me. Go ahead, kill all of the babies you want. Like, it don't matter. But then it's like, also, what Don was saying in one of the clips, he said something about he likes debating these dudes on this, because if he's able to convince these people that got all these large followings, they got all these kids and all of this stuff, all these different people that's following them, if they can convince them, or let's just say if they can convert them to believing like all life is sacred and matters and shouldn't be just terminated regardless of the circumstance, then if he can convince them of that and they can spread that kind of message out, like, things will look better for our people, bro. And it's simple as that. So, but these are the people that we got at the top, the people that y'all admire and dick suck and all of that other shit. So these are the people that we got at the top, the people that don't give a damn about our people. They just got bread and they cooling. So then ImDontai comes in. This is where I kind of be like,
Her choice. Maybe or not.
this is where I'm like, all right, bro. I gotta commend this dude Don, because this shit is like,
I believe they have equal human rights.
this is where I gotta commend Don, because it's like, dog, these people. The thing is, bro, I've never heard these dudes. Like, I'm telling you, I used to really watch these niggas heavy. So it's like, I've never heard them speak on some real shit. Like, you hear them talk about, goofy little internet shit all the time. But I never heard they values, or not necessarily, I never really cared. But now I have the opportunity to actually hear the minds behind these people, the minds behind the entertainer. Is like, it really opens your eyes to like, bro, these really the niggas that we didn't put in a position of like, I ain't even gonna say influence, but like we really put these dudes at the top, and it'd be like, it is not even on no hating shit. It's just like, wow, cause I never would have thought that they was like this kind of slow in a way, and that's like not even though like this is kind of like YourRage. Okay, YourRage. I came from when he was showing YourRage seemed like he was genuinely trying to learn. He seemed like he was really he just doesn't really care, and I know that position he's in. I know that kind of the mindset that he has. Since I've had that, but I'm Dante on the other hand. I kind of expected a little more from him mentally than what he displayed in this video, essentially. So I'm about to just play this clip, and y'all can just see this shit for yourself with the type of time that he was on.
If that, I believe they have equal human rights to people outside of the womb. That somehow, because I am invested in their protect.
Okay, so essentially, before I get this, essentially he was basically saying, Dante asked him a question. And he answered. I guess he wanted Dante to clarify what he was asking. So then I guess this is the clip right here. This is where we left off.
I believe they have equal human rights to people outside of the womb. That somehow, because I am invested in their protection, that I don't believe that women are people, is what you're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of blacked out, dude.
What voice are you talking about?
This not the clip the clip I just described is not this clip. This clip is where I'd have been really, 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 really ready to leave. Like, Dante got on this dude's platform, and he wanted to debate him or discuss this situation or whatever. And this dude, Don, this happened like 3 times in this video. I don't think I got all of them, but I got this instance where he'll address a point, they'll make a point, and he'll make a point, like debate style, and he'll literally break down everything he's saying to a T. And then this nigga Dante he was saying shit like, my bad, I blacked out, or it was something else he said. He was like, my bad, I blacked out, or something else like, he'll finish the whole point, and then he'll be like, you lost me a while ago. Like, what are you, like, bro? It's like these people, bro. And then you got the chat, Wante, and all of this goofy little internet shit. But it be like, dog, these niggas, I really feel like these niggas, this is like the cons of being a kind of like an internet personality where you always have to be on the internet. Like, you can tell these niggas are really some internet niggas. But it's like, it's their job to be internet niggas. So it's like when your brain is always exposed to this, like, this goofy Twitch chat shit, it's like, it's only natural over time this shit'll really corrupt your mind until you being like, till you just really bot it out to the point where it's like you can't even grasp simple intellectual dialogue. And it's like, that shit just sad, bro. Like, that shit really sad. I'm gonna play it again just so y'all can see.
Should carry the child or not?
Is that child a person?
I could do it like this.
If that, I believe they have equal human rights to people outside of the womb. That somehow, because I am invested in their protection, that I don't believe that women are people, is what you're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of blacked out, dude. Yes. What do you mean?
Okay.
It's not a dog.
Like nigga, what do you mean you blacked out? Somebody, if you sit up there trying to address somebody, confront somebody on their beliefs, and you about to debate them, what do you mean you're blacking out in the middle of like their points? Like, it's just shit like that where I'd have been like, dog, yeah, let's wrap this up, cause like, nigga, you're not even trying to understand, you're not trying to learn, you're not trying to grasp anything. You just here to kind of like, just to like exist type shit. It's like that's what it seemed like. But then the shit get worse, bro.
What voice are you talking about?
The choice if they should carry the child or not.
is that child a person?
Like, nigga, yes. What do you mean?
Okay.
It's not a dog, my nigga.
Okay, so it's a
The
person.
question is the choice, my nigga. The choice, my nigga.
Like, what is all of that goofy extra shit? Like, look at this dude. He's literally collected. Like, bro, I'm trying to like really talk to you. I'm really trying to like, cause I know the point that he's trying to make. And niggas like certain niggas, you gotta sit up there and kind of baby step them along the way to get to your main point. So he was asking the question, but like all of this little goofy shit, it just be like, I couldn't do it. It goes back to what I was saying, like, bro, if niggas ain't got the same moral compass you got, if they not following the same truth you following, it's really pointless talking to niggas. They under a strong delusion. The Most High say he gonna put these people is gonna be under a strong delusion, bro, and they are really, their minds is not working like a normal person, like it's not working on the same level as yours. So it's like you're never gonna be able to get nothing through to them until they're ready, essentially. This nigga, like, when your life is this Dante on NPC mode, some people seeing it. They seeing it. But a lot of these dudes that follow these niggas, bro, when your mind is exposed to shit like this all the time, you naturally just gonna be super botted out. And it's unfortunate, but that's the case.
Do women deserve
I'm asking you a series of very simple questions.
Oh my God. On God, are you trolling? Wait, are you trolling? Because we can troll. On God, I'm down with that.
I'm being very.
Are you trolling? Like, are you trolling? Like, are you trolling? On God, on God, I'll troll. I will do it. I'll do it. Like, bro, what's wrong with dog? Like, what's really wrong with bro? And let me see what else I got. And then, okay, this should get a little more. This should get a little crazy. I think I did all of the Dante clips.
You don't believe it?
I think I did all the Dante clips.
Her choice.
Baby or not.
I don't.
You care about.
do not.
Okay, so here we go. This is the last one. Y'all. Here we go.
Her
To have
choice.
a baby or not.
I don't.
This is probably one of the
believe
only points
that anyone
where they actually had a
has the
genuine
right to
kind of
take the
like
life of an innocent
debate
person.
that was like worth, that seemed really debate like. So let's just get it.
You care about
do
the
not
baby.
believe that anybody has the right to take the life of an innocent person. It's very
What?
simple. I do not believe that anybody has the right to take the life of an innocent person.
You know why you think that? Because you're not a girl and you've never been pregnant and you don't have to deal with pregnancy and the thing that goes through is pregnancy. I don't know what you think
but you
pregnancy
have.
is,
You
and
have.
every
See, I can't
person
speak for
can.
women, but you can because you're a girl.
Like, he literally walked into that. He literally walked right into that. You can't speak for women because you're not a girl, as I'm speaking for women and I'm not a girl. Like, what would be wrong with these guys, bro? Like, well, I already said what would be wrong with them, but it just still be like, dog. It'd be like, dog.
What you're telling me?
I literally just said we can't have this conversation. Only women can.
You.
No.
Then he said, I just said we can't have this conversation, only women can. When you literally got on here to have the conversation. It's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga better than me, bro. He better than me, dog.
And
Or
you
some
can,
people
you
being
can
mad
take that.
because a whole bunch of
You
old
can
white men
take that perspective.
You understand that, right?
You can have that
understand that a whole
You
bunch of
can have
old white
that
men
perspective
made
all
this
you
choice
want,
to take
nigga.
women.
He said, do you understand that a bunch of old white men made this choice? Now watch what he was saying in response to that.
Nigga, I come from a country that's 99% black and this shit don't fly over there. So shut the fuck up with this white man bullshit, nigga. Shut the fuck up with this white man bullshit, nigga. There's mad countries all over the world. It's mad countries all over the world that don't get with this shit, nigga.
What are you talking about?
I'm Jamaican.
Estrogen level went up 50 points. Who estrogen went up? But as we just seen, bro, he's talking about He literally just addressed his point directly. Like he said, a bunch of old white men made this up, I guess, as a reason to why it shouldn't be a thing. But then he says, Don replies and says, "Nigga, I'm from Jamaica, where that shit don't fly and it's 99% black. So what are you talking about?" And then Dante response is, "What are you talking about?" He's literally addressing a point that you made. Like, and I ain't even trying to be on this nigga nuts, but it's like, dog. Yeah, bro, it's like, dog. Yeah, Dante estrogen levels was going. I ain't even gonna get into that, cause I ain't got no problems with these guys, bro. I used to be fans of these people. I used to watch them, all sorts of shit. But then fucking this happens. Actually, I want to get into something else first. So Don made a tweet, and I'm not about to pull the tweet up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pull the tweet up because I don't feel like it. I'm gonna keep it a stat. But he made a tweet that essentially said, "My daughter will never be raped," and that shit rubbed a lot of niggas the wrong way. Like, for whatever reason, this tweet really had niggas like he just said some crazy shit. But it's like, it just really, that tweet really showed. I mean, I just seen this shit a million times, but it really showed how different niggas is on they minds. Yeah, you can tell his arguments is not his. You can just feel the fact that he's regurgitating shit that he didn't heard or thought or whatever, and then you going against a nigga that's really hitting you with like facts. It's like you can't hang, bro. It's like you just simply can't hang. But he basically made a tweet that said, "My daughter will never be raped," and niggas found that shit so crazy. And a lot of the debate that he had with YourRage and Dante was essentially him saying, my daughter is never gonna be raped because this and that. And to that is like, bro, yeah, that's how niggas need to think. People don't understand when you raise a child a certain way, and this may seem like it's off topic, but it's really in the same realm. When you raise your child a certain way, I'ma just bring up scripture. I'ma just bring up scripture. I know it's Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. "Train up a child in the way he should go, even when he is old, he will not depart from it." You teach a child the right way, you raise them up, in a stable household, 2 families, 2 parents, and blase split, they not gonna depart from the fold, bro. He was making points on, my child is gonna do this, and that. They not gonna be in no situation where they can be raped and shit like that. And it's like they were saying they just couldn't grasp that. And then he made a point. Maybe wait, I might actually have that clip. Let me see.
What choice are you talking about?
The choice if they should carry the child or not.
Is
okay, not that one.
if that I
Not that one.
Sworn on, but
Not that one.
consciousness route if you
Alright, it look like I ain't got it.
because it's usually if an abortion.
what the reason? Because I'm going. You don't.
Alright, I ain't got that shit. But essentially, bro, if you raise a child the right way, bro, 2 families, 2 parents, everything is going, like, you show them the way, bro, and you show them how to be safe and all of that, bro, nothing bad is gonna happen to them, bro. And it's just like, you gotta have that kind of energy. Everybody, like I said, everybody wanna be on this spiritual time and, oh, let's manifest, da 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 da. But when it come to your own child, you ain't gonna keep the same. You got, like, you can manifest all sorts of other bullshit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this car. I'm gonna do that. I learned about manifestation, so I'm gonna have positive affirmations about myself, and I'm gonna, like, people, everybody want to be on this timing, but you ain't gonna keep that same energy for your child, bro. Your seed, you ain't gonna keep that same energy. Niggas, the whole thing with niggas these days, bro, that I seen in this fucking video, like I said, the estrogen levels went up such a level. I'm like, niggas really forgot about testicular fortitude, bro. Like, you can tell niggas really just don't got the testicular fortitude they used to. That nigga declared, my child is not gonna get raped. Nothing. My daughter is not gonna get raped. That's impossible. And he was saying that in the video. He was saying that he said it was gonna be. He said that it was on some. He said it's over my dead body energy, and it's like that's the energy you gotta have for your offspring. So it's like, and like I said, he said he believed in God. He said he believe God is God. God got no reason to forsake him, his family, whatever. And then I just showed y'all scripture. If you raise your child up, they not gonna depart from the fold. It's like it all goes together. So when the niggas say something like, and then it was like it's crazy. Niggas was crazy in the comments. Niggas was like, challenge. You said your daughter not gonna get raped. Challenge accepted. This and that. If a nigga saying it's impossible for his daughter to get raped make you feel some type of way, you is a hating ass nigga. He said something like that too. I was thinking like, yeah, you a hating ass nigga. Cause why do you feel a type of way that he didn't declare that his nothing bad is gonna happen to his child? He made a positive affirmation, the same shit that niggas always do to themselves, except he did it with his child. He said nothing bad is gonna happen to my daughter, or whatever. So it's like, if that shit make you feel some type of way, you a hating ass nigga. You low key sick in the head. Cause if that shit rub you the wrong way, a part of you, that's the fucking devil in you that wants something to happen bad, wants something bad to happen to that child, and you sick. So let me see. But this is the last clip I'm gonna play, and then we gonna wrap up from there. Let's see. This is where I was like, this is where I realized I'm like, this point right here, I'm like, oh yeah, these are some internet niggas, bro. Like, these niggas' whole lives revolve around this goofy shit. And I know, and it's crazy, it might be hypocritical because essentially I'm in the same field and trying to get to this level, but it's like, I definitely gotta make sure I have a strong balance on being on this internet shit, bro. Cause this shit right here, all of this goofy stuff is like, bro, this shit'll really warp your mind. And then I seen that shit by the end of this clip right here.
Twitter, I might as well not tweet. I'll go fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, but you don't even need to do that. Like, you shouldn't have to fucking clear shit up all the time. I don't believe in that. Or even saying shit in a way where you don't have to worry about backlash. I think you should definitely say what you feel, how you feel, and the way you say it. So this is just the shit that come with it, though.
Yeah, but like we've said, I think we end up agreeing on more things we disagree with, as is the case.
So am I evil?
Believe with most people.
Am I evil?
Did I call you evil at any point in time?
Look like he's jokingly, am I evil? That's low key something right there. Cause like, if he never called you evil, why do you have to ask this man, am I evil? Something, his spirit is telling him something. Or he feels something and he kind of need like confirmation or some shit. Because he probably low-key feel the fucking darkness in him after all of the shit that he done said. But let's keep going.
You had a little bit of time to think about it. Am I like evil? Do you think I'm evil?
I told you. On my back? I told you.
Or he could be trolling because you kind of can hear it in his voice a little bit. He's like, am I evil? And you have to start to think about, am I evil? Like.
And I'm not 90 pounds, nigga.
Okay.
Hold on, man. I ain't 90 pounds either,
I felt bad for him, bro. They start trolling
He's
this nigga.
130 locked.
Well, that's
dry.
I'm actually
good.
140.
I'm happy for you.
This nigga really had a whole debate on some real shit with these niggas. And then at the end, they just start trolling. Like, that shit was sad to watch. I'm like, bro, these fucking internet niggas, dog.
139. Okay.
I'm happy for you, man. And also,
I'll pull your dreads and throw a rock at you. What's up?
All right, I'll just run. I don't know.
He don't even know what to say. He like, these niggas is goofy, bro.
I'm telling you, a pacifist, man.
The point I'm making is, most people end up agreeing on more things than disagreeing, and like, really, that's really the situation.
Don, I love you.
They not even letting him finish that point.
I love you too.
He's talking about, Don, I love you. Even though we just sat here and cussed each other out, all that shit for the I love you. This nigga, these niggas is weird, bro. These niggas is weird, bro. As you just seen, this nigga just got trolled at the end. That shit was that shit was just weird, bro. What else I got on here? And okay, another thing I was seeing, Nobody at all. Am I evil? I know, right? Am I evil? Like, what's wrong with dog? That was Rage. That was Rage that said that. Oh shit! Hold on. But no, me and Lacking. No, I already covered that. Cloud chasing. That's the last thing I'm gonna get on. Cause before I upload this video, a lot of niggas might see this and be like, "Damn, you cloud chasing off these niggas, whatever." I know Ray. I know Dante when he got on. He was talking to Don. He was like, you know, are you doing this for clout and all? Like I can't stand these niggas that do that type of shit, bro. Like, dog, just because a nigga is sitting up there talking about you, whatever, and you got a higher platform, they not trying to clout chase off you. Like me doing this, it's a learning experience in this. I'm trying to show people, like, bro, these people that y'all watching, low key, they not the brightest. I'm gonna just keep it 100. They not the brightest, and you get to learn a little bit about the minds behind the entertainers. So, and then when Don made his point or whatever, Dante came. He was like, "Are you chasing clout?" Like, this dude Don got a whole nother channel that I just found out this dude got a whole nother channel with millions and millions and millions of subs on it. So it kind of just be like, bro, these niggas' egos get so inflated when they get to seeing the numbers and all that shit. You can't even say nothing to them without them thinking you trying to chase clout or some shit. And it's just like, that shit just lame as fuck, bro. Niggas is not trying to chase no clout off y'all niggas, bro. And that's just a sidebar. That's really not a sidebar. That's still in the realm of what we talking about. But this video getting long. That's the video for today. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all boys. Appreciate everybody that joined in. What's my outro? Oh, I was just saying it. Love you. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all boys.